All right, continuing here with number 6. We're trying to verify that these guys are similar. Now, a big part of that is going to be to ensure that we have a constant proportion between these. Now, it's tempting to talk about it being angle-angle similarity, but notice it doesn't say these lines are parallel, so can't use that one. We do know that Q is congruent to itself by the reflexive property, so that makes A and D very tempting answers. Now, to truly be similar triangles, PQR and SQT, I have to compare 6 to 10, which translates to 3/5, and I have to compare 9 to 15, which is also 3/5. That means my answer is going to be A. Now, it's possible some students are going to do 4/6. That won't quite work. The advantage is you're not going to get this 3/5 by comparing the 4 and the 6. It's just not going to happen. So that should point you towards A as the answer. Number 7, find NP, that guy over there. Proportion, we said you could get away with, x over 5 as 2 is to 8. You're going to cross multiply and solve that, which means you're taking 10 divided by 8. Gives you an answer of 1.25. That will work. Now you could also do the proportion x plus 5 is to 5 as 10 is to 8, and that will still get you to the same answer. Either of those proportions will work. Number 8, an artist is doing some perspective drawing. We talked about this. To find that length, I can do 3 is to 4 as x is to 5. Cross multiply and divide. I'm going to get 3.75 B. That's the proportion I'm solving. Number 9 was one that's a little bit unique. It's not what we've been practicing so much, but it is worth noting. The ratio of the sides of a triangle are 3 to 4 to 5. What could not be the side lengths of the triangle? So the question really is asking, which of these does not have that base ratio when I simplify it? Well, this one right here, if I multiply all of those by 2, that will land me at 3, 4, and 5. So that's out. This one here, if I divide this by 1.5, I'm going to end up at 3. And just to be sure, let's see, 6 divided by 1.5. That's 4. And the last one will be 5. So that's out. What about this guy? Let's take that and divide it by 2.5. That'll be 3. 10.5 divided by 2.5. Ooh. See, now that gave me 4.2. Let me double check my calculator, make sure I didn't screw up. 10.5 divided by 2.5. 4.2. That's not 4. Now it looks very much like it should, but it doesn't quite do it. And after all, 7.5 divided by 3. 7.5 divided by 2.5 drops me up to 3. So that must be the one that doesn't work. The question really is, which of these ratios can I simplify into whole numbers 3, 4, and 5? Number 10. What is the value of x? Cross multiply. It's going to give me x plus 3. X minus 3 is equal to 12 times 6. When I simplify this, I get x squared minus 9 is equal to 72. Add my 9 to both sides. X squared is equal to 81. X, therefore, is a positive or negative 9 once I take the square root. It's tempting to say G, 9, but remember when you take the square root, you have to have two answers. Measure the distance across the pond. We're doing some similar triangles. Now we want AB, this guy down here. So if I do 4 is to 12, I can then do 5 is to what I want, x. The real temptation is to do 4 is to 8 as 5 is to x, and that's not going to work. I cross multiply this, I get 4x equals 60. Divide both sides by 4, I get x is equal to 15. Student made a model of a building. The building is supposed to be 3 feet high, 12 feet wide. Model. The building is 72 feet wide. So we're working with width. So these guys are the ones I'm using. 12 feet wide and 720 feet wide. What proportion correctly shows the height? So which of these will get me where I want to go? Now, there are a lot of possible answers, ways to write the proportion. I got to pick out the one that works. And that is going to be one that does something like 3 is to 12, so height is to width, as height is to width. When I look down, there it is. What is the length of AC? This guy over here. Well, I know these guys are proportional, so I can do 20 is to 50, so 20 is to 50, as x is to 30. Keep the math easy. I'll knock all those zeros off. So I cross multiply, I get 6 is equal to 5x, divide by 5, and I have to multiply by 10 again to get back where I was. Well, let's keep the numbers on there to keep it simpler. So 650. So if I do 600 divided by 50, I get an answer of 12. Last but not least, how long is QS? Because these angles are the same, these lines must be parallel, and therefore 15 is to 25, as 12 is to x. Cross multiply and divide. So that's going to give me 25 times 12 divided by 15, 20. All right, there you guys go. Have a good review. We'll see you on Monday.